le epic win anymore. What did that begin from? Was that like a Reddit thing from like Rage comment? Rage comics. My chim is filled. Let us fill ourselves with chim and fill our chim with ourselves. I am tired. Wait, that's from that old ass Newgrounds animation. You can trace everything back to the roots of the French. That is ancient boomer terminology. What about pwn? What about epic pwnage? What about big gay nuts? What's your favorite Rage comic, guys? Let me find some good ones. Remember Derp and Derpina? Derpina is the girl version of Derp. These are the different Rage guys. Oh, remember Like a Sir? Wait, hold on. Let me change my music because when I hear lyrics in the background while I'm speaking, it makes me feel like my spirit is splitting in two. Whew. Okay, that's so much better. Hey, everybody! Let us begin, shall we? Let's see. What is the best Rage comic character? You got Forever Alone, Like a Sir, the troll guy, trolling, troll face, cereal guy. He spits out his cereal when he is astonished. And the fuck yeah, like a boss. I think it's like either fuck yeah or like a boss, like when you do an epic moment. Derpina, me gusta, the no face. I don't like the no face. Rage guy is classic. He is the namer of the Rage comics. The lol face, and then the why you know work. Why you know I don't know, you use it in a situation where like something isn't going according to plan or like to what you expected and it's getting really frustrating. Like, why you know get out of my way in the grocery aisle? Why you know leave my room, Mom? I'm playing video games. Mother of God. I think that one was used for like astonishing moments where you're just kind of taken aback by either something really horrifying or something really cool. And then challenge accepted. Oh yeah. Bro, the challenge accepted one is when you get like it's basically when you lock in and then it's usually followed by fuck yeah afterwards as like a moment of triumph after locking in and accepting the challenge. And then the okay guy is when you're accepting something and feeling a little bit defeated, but you're just kind of coming to terms with something that is quite upsetting, maybe disappointing, and just being submissive about it. And then there's the fap guy who is gritting his teeth and furiously fapping on his penis to maybe something sexually attractive, provocative, or maybe something generally very exciting. I think my favorites, I gotta go with Rage Guy. I feel like Rage Guy just looks kind of cute. You know what I mean? I like that his face, there's no chin, there's no real shape to it. He's kind of like an amorphous blob due to losing control of his anger. And his eyebrows are all like, they look all frayed and scribbled out, and his eyes are going in disparate directions. His mouth has taken up most of his face in like a really misshapen expression. And you can see that, like just looking at him, that he is yelling quite strongly. And I kind of get like does anyone else get like a maternal feeling towards the Rage Guy? Or is it just me? Like, you see this little, like, misshapen creature screaming and it looks like it's quite upset. And you instantly get this feeling of, I want to help you and protect you. Make sure that you don't feel this kind of negative emotion. I want to nurse him. Yeah, same. I want to, like, baby bird it. I want to, like, regurgitate food into his open mouth and, I don't know, just imagine Rage Guy is raging and you like pat him on the head like, yosh, yosh, it's okay. You're gonna be alright, little buddy. And then you tuck him in to like a little bed. I'm imagining Rage Guy is about the size of like a small dog. Like a small to medium-sized dog. And you just like console him until the rage is not as strong and he feels like way more at peace. Like, can you imagine comforting the Rage Guy and making him feel so much better about what he was raging about and telling him that it's gonna be okay and just kind of helping him process that negative emotion? Isn't that nice? Because I think like inside of us, we all have a little Rage Guy. Sometimes we let the rage out, other times we just let Rage Guy scream inside of ourselves. And we have to kind of like console and nurture the Rage Guy inside of ourselves. Or unless we will end up like okay guy, you know? We want to challenge accepted and end up like a fuck yeah and not like why you know or okay guy or Rage Guy. Rage comics really speak to a very universal human experience if you think about it. Okay Guy is the best one. I don't know. I mean, okay guy, do you guys get maternal feelings towards okay guy? Or do you feel more maternal towards Derpina? Derpina is like pretty like an outlier when it comes to the Rage comic character universe. Because she's one of the only ones that expresses a purely positive emotion. Her eyes are kind of like out in the, you know, her mind is clearly up in the clouds. But they do say that ignorance is bliss. And she portrays a very feminine kind of like lack of worry and like a feminine mindscape that isn't burdened with like things such as thinking about the collapse of empires and all kinds of harrowing stuff and like directions while driving, stuff like that. You can tell that Derpina is very at peace and very self-assured and almost kind of looking forward to whatever happens. Very accepting of the past, present, and future. They should make like a Rage comic tarot deck. Derpina is the stereotypical normie woman. The fictional, if women actually existed on the internet, which they didn't back then, they would literally only be one person like Smurfette. That is true. Back in the day when the internet was like a way more niche thing that only weirdos were on. Like my dad was one of the weirdos that was one of the first people to be on the internet back in like the late 80s, early 90s. He was on like Usenet forums and he used to tell me all these tales about how he used to troll Usenet forums in his youth. He was a wizard. Back then, it was pretty much unheard of. Like just like doing internet stuff. It was considered like such a fringe hobby. Sure, I'm pretty sure there were a lot of women on the internet back then, but there weren't a lot of people on the internet back then. And then as it gained popularity, the internet became a way more like masculine kind of place where, you know, like stuff like video games were discussed a lot. And girls were way more far and few between. Didn't really exist until they were invented somewhat later. Usenet and IRC were the real shit. I've been in like maybe 2 IRC chat rooms in my life and very, very harrowing experience. Gavin invented girls. Yeah. It's true. Still waiting for Girls 3, Gavin. I think... Okay, what is the worst Rage Guy face? I don't like LOL. I don't like the LOL one. It feels kind of like cynical in how he is expressing his joy and laughter. I don't like it. And I don't like no. I just don't like how the face looks. I don't really like me gusta, which is pretty ironic considering me gusta means I like. I don't like I like. LOL Guy is the troll joy. Yeah, he's not really expressing joy to... I don't know. He's expressing joy on a level of almost taunting. It's very mean-spirited. Me Gusta usually comes after Fap Guy, or maybe before, when the guy sees something that is maybe worth fapping his pee-pee to, and then after he says Me Gusta, like, I liked that experience. And the cereal guy is often used to express disbelief, like, oh, he's never gonna get clip through the wall in the Mario level, and then he does it, and cereal guy spits out his cereal in disbelief. Before gooning, there was fapping. It's true. And before rage baiting, there was trolling. He will never be balling. He will never put the USB in the computer on the first try the right way around. I like fuck yeah and challenge accepted. I really like how challenge accepted is just like, it's very defiant. Cause you use challenge accepted most of the time to express like, you know what, this is gonna be a really difficult task, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna lock in and I'm gonna do it. Fapping the cliff racers on rule34.com, challenge accepted. Fap, me gusta. And then Delpino walks in and... so how are you guys doing today? Fap guy needs more acne? Dude, should we make 4K remastered Rage comics for 2026? You cannot 100% this game at nightmare difficulty. Challenge accepted. Then he does it and does the fuck yeah pose, and cereal guy spits out his cereal. I miss Bongo Cat too. What happened to that? What happened to freaking Bongo Cat? You could write a narrative around them. Oh, like Rage comic, extended universe fan fiction. Ooh. I feel very protective and maternal towards Derpina and Rage Guy. Rage Guy just looks so freaking cute. Oh, and the classic, it's not shown. Okay, here's a particular comic that I'm sure many are probably familiar with. I think this was literally the first Rage comic. Let's analyze it panel by panel. Okay, so clearly the first panel, someone is sitting down on the toilet about to drop a log. And then second panel, log drops out, goes into the toilet bowl. All is well. But then there's splashback onto the naked ass of the log dropper. And in the third panel, we see the Rage Guy's face. I kind of love this artistic decision of saving the face reveal for the last panel to truly like, as like a wham moment, like a wet and messy wham moment, to be like a full effect of the emotional response. Because if you notice, like, we just see them from the shoulder down, and we see the action shots of them dropping the log into the toilet bowl, but we never see their face. We don't know, like, what are they thinking about? What kind of expression do they have as they're taking a shit on the toilet? We don't know, and we kind of fill in the blanks. Maybe thinking that they are spacing out, maybe just a neutral expression. And then finally, after that, the splash, we see that third panel, you know, and we're like, oh my god, like that, yeah, that happens to me too, and I would feel so mad. And you see the fourth panel, and it's the full effect. It really brings home the emotional impact of what this comic is representing. Very universal human experience of Poseidon's kiss. And also, the only panel to have text in it, and the text isn't even fully finished. It cuts off, but you can tell just with context clues that he is about to say the F word, and he is like, you know, it's like it starts in media res. You don't really see them walking to the toilet. You don't really see like what their day-to-day life is like, but you just see this snapshot, a vignette, if you will, of very classic day-to-day life for a regular human being. You don't even see them begin to like pull their pants down, sit down on the toilet. It starts right as the turd is already exiting their asshole. and it ends abruptly, leaving us with a lingering impression, almost like an echo of this extreme emotional response that we can all deeply relate to. And it keeps echoing on in our consciousness, our shared consciousness. It would be a 10 out of 10 if they had drawn his ball sacks hanging. I have to agree. Because one must imagine that having the splashback on your butts and balls would particularly feel quite bad. He's so mad. It's just an incredible work of art. Like, I feel like aliens, thousands of years from now, after we're all gone, they're going to find this somewhere, like buried in a landfill on somebody's, I don't know, like a microchip or a hologram. Some kind of time capsule left behind. And I think even aliens would be able to see this and piece together what life was like for humans and how beautiful it is that we share in not just our pain and our sadness and struggles, but also our joys. The human experience, the indomitable human spirit, as shown in 4 panels.